All right, welcome everybody. Excited to have you here. This is our August Team Live Life Off Leash meeting. We've got some exciting things to chat with you guys all about. We've got some updates to our pod trip, some of our conferences that we have, some really awesome recognition from all of so Pottery does recognition year. They did a little bit different this year, so we're going to go over some recognition for the whole entire year, so top in different things. We also are going to be going over a mindset minute that Caitlin's going to be doing for us, and then Christa Kenyon and Sarah Rogers is also going to be doing our training tonight, and it's going to be all about your habits and tracking those habits. We're going to be, and just kind of like having those conversations, how to entwine it into social media, those types of things. So that is what our call is going to be about tonight. Alex and I are first going to be jumping in and giving you guys just a little peek of some of the things that are going on. So make sure that, yes, and keep putting into the chat too, if you guys, if you have any wins from July or anything that you wanted, any kind of shout outs or anything, feel free to pop those in the chat. But we have some meetings that go on every Thursday night at 8 p.m. We have our connection call. So if you're ever looking for trainings, if you ever are having questions on things, if you want to know, like I know this week specifically, it's going to be a nice deep dive into the pod trip. So we won't do that here tonight because Brittany is going to be doing an awesome training for that on Thursday. But there's always a lot of different things. So I really encourage you guys to be putting on your calendar and going to those connection calls if you can. And if not, the replays do go into the Pet Pros Only pack page. So making sure you're taking some time to watch some of those replays.
Yeah, so let's see. I know a couple of things that we want to go over with is so every year in July we have Paw Fest, which is open to all pet pros. It's our big company conference. It's always in South Lake or Dallas area in Texas. And I know there were several of us on this call that went to that, and others of you that very much wanted to go, but for a number of reasons weren't able to make it. And then in January, we have Legacy. So Legacy is our leadership conference. It's a little bit we go over higher level stuff at Legacy, and for the last several years, it had been open to executive directors and above. And at PawFest, they announced they are going to lower that to director and above.
Director and above, yeah.
Yeah.
So Caitlin, Sarah, and Krista have all been at the rank that they are able to come to Legacy. And so if you're looking for that higher level leadership, and you can, they've now opened it, like Alex said, up to director. So if you are not a director yet, you have all the way till the end of the year. We will help you get to director so that you're able to come to Legacy. It is what I really love about Legacy is it's a smaller group and you really get some higher level training. And so you're able to kind of just rub shoulders with some of the top people in the company. You're able to learn at that higher level. And it's so fun because it travels around. So this year we're actually going to be going to Santa Fe, New Mexico. So if you are someone who wants to come, definitely put this on your calendar and work with your upline. Let's help you get to director. Ask anybody here. It's not really that difficult to get to director. You just need a couple of things in place to help you get there. It's just a couple of ranks up from just being a pet pro. And people do this all the time. They double promote, triple promote, all the way up. And so let's get you to at least director and help you get to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and coming to our Legacy. And so one of the cool things that they have is they have a first time attendee price now. So if you've never attended PawFest, you can now come for just $150. Legacy, sorry. Yeah. The first timer is $150. That's it. It's a very discounted price, which is really exciting that they're giving first timers a discount. And
Me
just
too.
some
Well,
fun
I know you
things.
said something about showing her your gas station. No, that's fine.
There's some really fun things that we get to do. Here's some pictures from last year, Legacy, and yeah, it's just a really, really fun time. And so it looks beautiful. I've never been to New Mexico, so I'm
No,
very excited to be able to go to a whole new state.
I'm also very excited because the last couple years, Legacy has fell on the same day or the same weekend as a boat show that I have to attend to for work. So, but it's not this year, so I'm going to be able to go.
Yep. And look at how fun this is. This is the first time I've actually been seeing the mood boards. And okay, I have a hat from a couple years ago at Paw Fest. They actually fitted cowboy hats to us. Now, of course, they needed mine to be like super tiny because I have a tiny little head. But I am super excited for this because they did mood boards for Paw Fest this year. And it made so many of the photos just look really, really nice when everybody was put together. So who doesn't want to be in cowboy and Aztec and just all of the things? I think these just look
I legit have a brown suit too for that last one. So the
yay.
mood boards are something new that they started at Paw Trip this year, and it if you ever attend a pottery event and you're like, hey, I just don't have anything that fits, don't worry about it. You don't have to go out and buy anything.
No.
But the idea behind it is when we're all taking group photos, we look like more cohesive, like a whole family. And judging by the pictures that I've seen from Paw Trip and Paw Fest this year, it really does like look nice.
Yes, it does.
So I actually am kind of glad that they're doing that because every year Joey's like, "What should I wear?" And then not only do I have to decide what I'm wearing, I have to have Joey decide what she's wearing.
Yes.
Um, so really awesome. And then so now I want to get in. So how Pottery does their recognition year is always from June to May. This year they did it June to June, and we went ahead and I say we, uh,
He did because he's the number guy.
yeah, I went ahead and pulled everybody's numbers from the team. I was trying to get Excel to do something, and it wasn't cooperating, so I just did everything manually.
That's fine.
Whatever,
Yep.
it's fine. Uh, so I want to go through kind of the top categories. So that'd be top in total PV, top in new PV, top in paw clubs, and top in sponsoring. So it's going to be the top five for the team. So
Don't do the numbers. Just
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So number one in total PV for the team is
Should we go from the bottom up?
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna go
Oh, audible. I gotta read backwards. All right. So number five was Sarah Rogers,
Yay.
just behind Brett Murphy, who was number four, and then number three was Caitlin Trevathan. Number two, so number two in total sales was Christa Kenyon, and top in sales. We have worked with her for a very long time. She doesn't come to a bunch of team things, but she has been a part of our pottery team for a very long time, and that is Donna you said
Gruthausen.
Gruthausen. So she was number one.
So, congratulations, guys. That is really, really awesome. You guys are definitely dedicated to your businesses and are rocking it. So,
Yeah.
congrats to the top five.
Yeah, that is across our entire team. When we're looking at top in new PV, number five was Krista Kenyon. Number four, Pam.
Whoop, whoop,
Pam
Pam.
Nelson. So and Pam, she's a rock star. She came to Paw Fest last year. She signed up as a pet pro, decided to come to Paw Fest.
Like 3 days beforehand.
Yep. Hitchhiked with other pet pros to get there. Found a room that she could crash in, and was awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that you're number four in new PV. Number three is Amanda
Kierfot.
Kierfot. Yeah. I never hear their names. I look at it and I can't.
I think that's how we say it.
Yeah. So that's number three is Amanda. Number 2 is,
Jara.
yeah.
Jara
I know.
Wilson.
I know.
And number
We
one,
said her name wrong for a minute, so I wanted to make sure I was saying it
it's all right,
correctly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then number 1 is Donna Gruthausen. So way to go, everybody, on bringing in that new PV. So top in paw clubs. Number 5 is Pam. Way to go, Pam. Number 4 is Jara Wilson. Number 3 is Sarah Rogers, top in paw club. Boop, boop, boop. Number 2 is Amanda Kierfot, and number 1 is Donna Gruthausen.
Yep. And now when we're looking at sponsoring, number 5 is Brett Murphy. And then number 4, Christa Kenyon. Number 3, Jara Wilson. Number 2 is Amanda Kierfot. And number 1 was Caitlin Trevathan. So way to go, guys.
Yeah, way to go. So those are the top that we had. So some people that came to Paw Fest, they got stickers. Does anybody have their water bottle handy? Okay, thank you, Krista. Okay, so when you guys come to Paw Fest, you get a water bottle. And then as we have like some really fun stickers that we give out each year to those that come. And so, yeah, Caitlin has the 5K club, 10K club. She hit executive director this last year. So we've got some rank ups, we have some sales, but we also have some fun things. Like Caitlin was a keynote speaker. So she got a fun little keynote speaker sticker. I made one specifically for this Paw Fest. So it's not something I had thought about before. So there was that. There was the Grow Achievers. So there is just some nice fun stickers. So kind of an extra like push to get you guys to come to Paw Fest. You guys get a fun water bottle that you'd be able to like use all year long, and get some fun stickers, which is super cool. And for the Paw Trip, if you guys go down Paw Trip, you'll get a sticker for that as well.
So Joey actually came up with the idea for the water bottle. She had seen one that I think it's a fundraiser for the national parks.
It might be.
It's something like that where it's a water bottle and you basically I think they give you all the stickers.
Yep, and then as you go
them.
Yeah, as you go to the different national parks, then you're able to stick them on there. I'm like, well, wouldn't that be fun if we made one and used it for just different things for Paw Fest? Now, Caitlin and Krista and Sarah and Brett, I'm going to have to give you guys a bigger water bottle sticker here soon in a couple years because you guys are going to fill yours up.
Caitlin's is pretty much full.
I know. I'm like, got like 1 year left. But I want to be able to spoil all of you guys. So Shauna, Jean, Marsha, Deb, Pam, I want to be able to give you guys a lot more stickers, give you guys a water bottle for the ones that haven't been able to get it yet. Pam, we still need to get you your Senior Pet Pro sticker. So I think I printed it because I think you had canceled after I had already ordered them. So I got it ready for you. So way to go, everybody, for all of that recognition. And I'm going to be working on doing some more of that throughout the year. I know that that's something that I really like, and I just want to be able to do that with you guys more. I already see that we've got new PV this month. I don't have the list up yet, but I do know that there is, there was a Fast Start Pet Pro, and I do want to call this one out if I can find it. Oh no, it's gone. It's lost now. But there is a Fast Start Pet Pro that has 2 pet quizzes. Do you want to talk about the importance of pet quizzes while I pull this up real quick?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if everyone had a chance to look at this month's incentives. Pottery is doing what is called Cash Dash. So with Cash Dash, if you're a brand new Pet Pro or have sponsored a brand new Pet Pro, there are different bonuses you can earn based on your sales. And you can double those bonuses if you're getting 20 pet quizzes filled out within a single month.
Yes. So the double dash is something that you guys definitely want to be tracking. And so something that I found, so as you guys are sponsoring and bringing new people in, and as they have this double cash dash going on your dashboard, you actually have a widget for the double cash dash. So what you can actually click on that, and anybody that is in their fast start that's on your first level, they're in there, and you can actually see how many pet profiles that pet pro has been able to fill out. So I want to give a shout out to Sandra Steedman. She is brand spanking new. She's only been here for a couple of days, and she already has 3 pet profiles filled out. So for at least for my first level, she's the only one in her fast start that has pet profiles filled out for the month. So I'm very excited for her. I wanted to give her a shout out. She hit the ground running and she's doing really, really great. So just a little bit of recognition there, but any for the leaders too, that's a place where you can look. So as you're bringing in new people, you can be keeping track of the double dash and the pet profiles there. Okay, so I think that is all for recognition. So we're going to head over to the Mindset Minute. So Caitlin has our Mindset Minute. So go ahead and take it away.
I took the minute a little seriously. It's really short this month. Sorry. I was going with the theme of Sarah and Christa talking about habit tracking and getting the right mindset and time blocking. I think Sarah's talking about that. There's a quote that says success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters most consistently. We often think we need to hustle harder, add more to our plates, or constantly be in motion. But the truth is, growth in your business starts when you get clear on your priorities and protect the time to work on them. Habit tracking and time blocking aren't about perfection, they're about intention. When you stop relying on motivation and start building systems, you take back the control of your time, your energy, and your results. Tonight, I want you to remember you don't need more hours in the day. You just need to be more intentional and more purposeful with the ones you already have.
So good. So good. I love that Mindset Minute. So thank you so much for that, Caitlin. It's always a great reminder that, yeah, we can just be sitting around twiddling our thumbs, or you can be intentional and be directional on your time. So thank you so much for that. Okay, so next up we have 2 amazing leaders that are going to be doing a training for us tonight. Wait, there was one thing that I wanted to talk about beforehand. Do you remember what that was?
It's not on the list.
Hang on. I know it's there. Oh, so there's one little quick tip that I want to be giving you guys. So I was on a meeting earlier today, and with the pod trip, which I know all of us want to earn, we all want to be going to Mexico. And so I really want to encourage you guys to be going for those. One of the biggest key things for pod trip, because it's completely different than we've had before. And so I really want you guys to be focusing on 100 plus orders. So that's how you can be getting pod trip points, is getting orders that are over $100. Now, if you get an order that's $50, it doesn't help you as much as a $100 order. So what you can be doing, for me, I have actually taken out of my verbiage that I'm going to be talking to people, I've taken it out of my milkshake and text messages and things. So you guys probably know that we have 2 coupon codes. We've got the 10% off and the 20% off. Knowing that we really want to be shooting for those $100+ orders, I have actually I'm not even going to be talking about the 10% off orders that are under $100. You can get 20% off orders that are over the $100. So that's what I did today, and it actually worked. I'm really excited. I've been chatting with someone about their dog, lots of anxiety, needs some confidence building. And so I talked him through, and today I recommended the Keep 'em Calm large kit. He has a larger pit bull, and I said, hey, I was looking, and this is the kit I would really recommend for you. It's got all of the products in there that we talked about. It's discounted, And if you put it on easy ship, you'll get free shipping, and I can even save you 20%. So if we're talking to people about orders that are over $100 and letting them know, hey, you'll get 20% off, and not really telling them specifically and bringing up the 10% off, then we're more likely going to be getting those $100 orders to help with the paw trip. Now, obviously, we don't want to be throwing a bunch of products at someone that they don't need. But if it makes sense, like this guy, he needed the CBD Mega, he needed Chillax, and he needed the bone. And so being able to show him that, hey, you're getting this discount, you're getting it in a bundle, and you can even save another 20%. So that might be something that if you guys have the 10% off in different places on your social media, maybe it's in a bio, or maybe it's in your milkshake, something like that, then being able to take that off of there is what I would suggest, and just leaving the 20%. So as people are looking and shopping, they're more likely to be, oh, I want 20% off, so I'm going to go with the $100 orders. So that's what I encourage you guys to be doing, especially for the paw trip. So next up, now we have two amazing leaders, Christa and Sarah. They're going to be doing our training for tonight. So take it away, ladies.
Sarah, did you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first since mine is going to be pretty brief. So basically, Krista's going to bring up like a tracker that you guys can follow. You can obviously change what you need to make it more geared for you. But I wanted to talk a little bit about social media, just a little bit. I know we talk a lot about social media, but like for my Facebook profile specifically, I'm a content creator, and so I get a professional dashboard. So if you guys, I don't know what the regular Facebook looks like. If you need help individually, reach out to me and I can try and help you. I don't know if I can share. Can you make me a co-host, please, Joey? So I'm going to share my screen, and basically what my Facebook looks like is it shows me like a professional dashboard. What that does is that kind of allows me to view my views. How many new people are following me? How many new views am I getting? Is it up from last month? Is it down last month? If it's up, then I know that I'm posting every day. I'm doing what I need to do every day, which is nice. And then, the months that it goes down, I know I haven't shared every day, or, maybe we've been sick. Maybe I've been just, Angus is gone and the baby is sick, or, life happens, right? So I'm on my laptop because my phone's in rice. If you didn't read that, it was a debacle today. I was cleaning my room and I bent over and bloop, went in a bucket of water. So I'm really hoping tomorrow I can revive that. But anyway, right here on your laptop, if you look, there's a professional dashboard, and you can find it on your phone. Again, if you can't figure it out, just message me and I can try and help you with, you'll have to send me screenshots, but I can help. So if I click professional dashboard, it gives me quite a bit of information. I scroll down and I am up on my views by 36%. I can tell you this month I'm up on my views because we traveled a little bit more. I went to Paw Fest. So like Paw Fest, I was posting at least twice a day. I was posting a shit ton in my stories. So even like my stories at the top would give me like a recap or whatever. And it would say that was up. So everything is green. So the reason why my earnings is down 100% is because last month I somehow made like, I don't know, it was like something like 12 cents. And I haven't made 12 cents this month. So Facebook's like, boo, you're down 100%. So that's okay. I'm not stressed about that. But when my views go down, or when things just aren't working like they should, then I just kind of recap what what's been going on. So right here, interactions is up by 43%, which is awesome. That means that people are actually like commenting. Yeah, guys, stop going in the chat, okay? Fuck. So like people are actually like commenting, they're actually like liking my stuff, and so that's up by 43%, which is great. Oh my God. And then net followers. So this is cool because it's up by 400%. So, guys, um, so I don't normally, like for my Facebook, I don't normally get like a whole bunch of new followers. So when you're looking at Instagram, which Instagram will also give you a dashboard, Caitlin's more proficient in Instagram, but mine does give me a dashboard. So I guess if you need help, I might be able to help you. I don't know. But it also gives you the same idea. It shows you if you're up or down, what's going on, and you can look. So like this is the last 28 days, and then I can go back like June to August. And then it'll give me my stuff for this. So I think that this is pretty cool just to like go back. So okay, it was 11 cents. I was up 1,000% for my 11 cents. Jesus. But you know, my views were up by 8%. With 78,000 views. So I don't know what happened, but my views went down and now it's like 40. What was my last one? Okay, here it went down 7%. And then the last 7 days, so I have, okay, the last 7 days I have 10,500 views. So this is all stuff that you guys can go back and compare. Like, okay, in the last 28 days, what has changed? In the last 7 days, what has changed? What has changed from this month to last month? And then you can kind of see, like, oh, that month we were sick and I couldn't post every day. And so if you're really relying on social media to help you with your views and things like that and getting those sales, you're going to want to always be in the green. You're going to want to always be up. So for whatever reason, the last 7 days, I have 447 interactions and went up by 20%. Do I understand how this stuff works? No. So don't ask me that because I have no idea. So like even engagement, reaction comments, recent mentions. So like if somebody like ats me, recent tags, I have 7. So it's just like super, I don't know. I wouldn't say random because that's what's happening, but you can view what's going on. And then another thing is like time management. So we always say like, oh, hop on a power hour, which for those of you who don't know, that's basically taking a Zoom call, hopping on for an hour and kind of like working together. If you have any questions, you can ask each other things or just working quietly while viewing a screen. So at least you're not like completely alone. Um, it's okay to take 10 minutes. You're walking the dog, just like scroll through somebody's stories while you're walking the dog. Don't run into people. Don't be that person who's like completely glued to their phone while your dog is like off doing what dogs shouldn't do. But you know, real quick, just like have the leash in one hand, have your phone in the other, and just look at stories. Start engaging in stories. You want to be having conversations every day, and you're not going to have conversations every day if you don't start the conversations, which I'm sure Krista's going to go over. So I am pretty much done what I had to say. So take it away, Krista.
All right. So you guys have heard me or heard everyone, Sarah, talk about a habit tracker. If you want a copy of this after the call, get a hold of me. I'm happy to share. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of colorful. If you want your business to grow, you need to take the proper steps to do so. So what does that look like? It looks like getting into daily habits that are going to show you, like what Sarah just showed you on her social media account. Okay. So a lot of this business is media. It's in-person events. It's in person. There's other ways, but social media is huge in our business. So you're going to want to do things like decide how many hours you want to commit to every day to pour into your business. Okay. So what is that going to look like for you? It depends on if you have a 9 to 5 job. Maybe it looks like 2 to 3 hours a day. Maybe it looks like 3 to 5 hours a day. It's going to be different for each person. Okay. And for me, I work evenings, so I'm home all day. I'm working my business. I'm running my farm. I'm doing all the things. 3 to 5 hours is pretty reasonable, I think, for most people. And keep in mind, you don't need to do 3 to 5 hours like all at once. If you can put in 15, 30 minutes in the morning before you go to work, then you'll have, you collectively make that time throughout the day. The other thing you want to do is you want to get busy posting, because posting will drive up your audience like Sarah showed you. Posting your stories, go live. And when I say posting your stories, some of it is going to be your face to the camera. Don't just keep posting, like sharing from other people's posts. Like, don't just keep, don't go see Caitlin's stuff and repost that. Make it your own. Don't just post recipes. Don't, you want to be doing things that are going to create conversations and be income producing. So Joey's laughing. Why is Joey laughing?
It was my fault.
He said if you post a recipe, you have to post your whole entire life story prior to that recipe, and how your grandma had came across like swimming from over the Atlantic Ocean using one arm and one foot and the whole thing. So he was being silly.
Okay, well, yeah, that
With
works
the recipe,
too.
I feel that way. So,
But you don't want to be sharing, like resharing a lot of other stuff. You don't want to necessarily be sharing stock photos from pottery. I mean, you can do that minimal. All right. You want post pictures of you with your dog, do videos, do ask, do like question boxes, get conversations going. That is the key to your business growing, is conversations. So you can sit there with your phone all day long and be scrolling, and I'm working my pottery business because I'm scrolling. No, that's not working your pottery business. Now, if you're scrolling and you find somebody who is having an issue with their dog, okay, start a conversation. You want to see if you can relate to that person in some way. Connect with that person, ask questions. Open-ended questions are best, and create the conversation. So, other things I have on this habit tracker, and I will get back to more about conversations in a second, is so you want typically 5 to 7 stories daily. That's what I shoot for. This might look a little bit different for you. Just use that as kind of a guide, okay? 1 to 3 posts a day. And I'm not talking about posting, again, don't share a recipe from Betty Crocker. That's not going to be an income producing post for you. You want to be, and again, and I'm going off a little off track talking social media here, but it's part of this tracker, so it does go hand in hand. You want to be replying to comments. Every comment on every post, you want to reply to it. Put in as much effort as the commenter put in. So if it's an emoji, then you're going to comment an emoji. But try and get conversations started is the key. All right. For me, on my tracker, that's starting 20 new conversations a day. That's for me. Start with 5 or 10 if you're not used to doing it. But you want to get in there and you want to, like I said, connect with people and start conversations. Go live a minimum of once a week. I know, I hate it. I get it. I just did it today. I did an unboxing. And believe it or not, sometimes when you get talking, it seems like 2 minutes have gone by. My unboxing live video today was over 11 minutes. Did not seem like 11 minutes. But then go back and talk, get conversations going with anyone who's commented on it. You also want to be making reels. So you have posts, you have stories, and you have reels. Okay. So make some reels. If you guys don't know what reels are, Caitlin is a great person to talk to about. You can talk to Joey as well, but she's a good one to explain what reels are. And then, guys, self-care. Take time for yourself every day. So that might look like relaxing at night with a nice cup of herbal tea. It might look like getting in your hot tub with your husband. Whatever it looks like, take time out for yourself for a little bit of self-care. And then one other thing I have on here, all right? Think about your why in Podtree. Think about where you want to be in your business. And then think about the things that you need to do to get there, all right? So maybe every month that is simply just hitting your rank. Whatever your current paid or your current title is, maybe it's just reaching that rank, okay? Figure out if, okay, let's say you're going to hit a director. That's what you want to do. You need to have your DVGV, so downline line volume, that's yours plus your team's, $4,000 in sales. So break it down. How much do you need to sell every week to reach that $4,000? I go as far as breaking it down by the day because that smaller number is not as intimidating to me. I know Caitlin likes to do it by the week. So do it by the week if that works for you. But that'll help you guide you. So it gives you kind of a compass to get you into where you want to be in your business. All right, back to conversations. When you are talking to people, and there is a wonderful guide in I think it's in our library. It's called the Conversations Cheat Sheet. It looks like this. Has everybody seen this? If you haven't seen this, I would highly suggest that you go and you print it off and you read through it. This will give you, this is just, it's a perfect tool to teach you how to have those proper conversations throughout your day. So if it's 5 conversations you're shooting for that you're going to make a personal habit of getting, of doing, or if it's 10, or for me, I'm doing 20 because I'm just go big, go home. I'm dreaming big. So I have 10 minimum, but 20 is my goal. And really put in the effort, guys. Like it's not going to happen if you don't do the work, right? Do the work. I promise you, it'll pay off. I am living proof of that. I went 5 years in this business with really not doing anything. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to grow my business. And I really dug in my heels. And 2 years later, I hit, I'm sitting where I'm at today. But I am living proof that if you just focus on what you want out of this business and go out and make it happen, it'll happen. So go print this off if you have never seen it. Read through it and connect with people. It's all about relationships. It's all about building rapport. The more you do it, the more people are going to talk to you. I promise. That's how it works. All right, that's enough. Off my soapbox.
All right, thank you so much, Christa. Joey did put some links in put a link to the habit tracker and also put a link to the conversations cheat sheet out of the back office. So that's in the chat. You can go ahead and download those. And if not, you can always go into your back office and download the conversation cheat sheet at any time.
Yes. So Krista did hit a little bit on social media. Caitlin did do an amazing training at PawFest, and we are working on getting that onto YouTube. So once we do, it was probably about a 20-minute or so like deep dive into like step by steps on how to be doing things on specifically a lot in stories. And so you'll be able to watch that training, play it back. And I would suggest doing some of the things that she has done in the training. So when she gets that up, she'll be able to give us the YouTube link for that so you guys can go back and watch that.
Did the video turn out? I'd never used one of those cameras before, but it looked really sweet.
It looked good from the preview. Sorry, I have dogs jumping on me. It looked good from the preview that I saw of it on the camera. So
All right, perfect. Yeah, so once we get that up, Caitlin will be sharing that with us. Which thank you very much. I'm saying the thank you. I learned that from you.
thanks for pressing the button, Alex.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys have questions, feel free to pop those in the chat. We have about 15 minutes left. So I'd love to be answering any kind of questions that you guys have. Christa, do you want to talk about the program that it goes along with this habit tracker as like a little teaser of what's to come while we get some questions going in the chat?
So I'm not going to get into too much detail because I don't have the full details yet. But there is something in the pipeline that is going to hopefully be launched here pretty soon. That is this habit tracker is going to go along with. And it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be business of building so that we can all grow because this year's PawFest theme was grow. So we all want to grow our businesses, right? Because we're not here just to be here. We're here because we want the money. So let's go out and get that money.
Yes. So Krista's being a little shy with it, but we have had a couple of really amazing programs over the years that either a team has put on or Pottery themselves have put on. And people who went through this program, either one of them, they saw really great results. So we had something called Boot Camp, and the other one was Grow?
The Power Pack.
Power Pack. Thank you. So she actually has come up with this whole thing. It's a nice combination of the two, and it's going to be really good, guys. So if you need something that's like, just tell me what to do, a step-by-step plan, and I'm going to do it, this is going to be it. So make sure you guys are watching in the team chats, in our Facebook group. We're going to be announcing it once it does get launched, but it's going to be really, really good, and you are definitely not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you that. It's going to be super good. All right, so we do have a question from Linda. She says, do you know where to find and how to use the landing pages? So like Sarah said, you can find these on your dashboard. So I'll screen share for you guys. So on your dashboard, so you can go to backoffice.pottery.com, go to your dashboard, which is going to be the very first page that's going to load. You can scroll down to the bottom. And so Pottery has these lead generation pages for you guys. And so what you can do is, I wonder if it's going to actually, okay, we're going to do, well, the landing pages specifically are down at the very bottom. So we do have lead generation pages, but the landing pages, we're going to do the 10-in-1. So you can click copy, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So if you're talking to somebody about the new multivitamin that we just launched at PawFest, this is a product that literally any dog or cat can benefit from. So you can send this landing page. It is connected to you, and you can send this landing page to someone that you're talking to about the 10-in-1 multivitamin. It's going to give them, they have a whole video that they can watch. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but they can watch the video. It gives them some information, and it really kind of gives them all of the information so you don't have to word vomit on them. One of the worst things that you can do is word vomit on people. If you're sending a super long message, a lot of times people just kind of see the message and they're just not going to scroll. If you say, hey, I know we're talking about the 10-in-1 multivitamin. I've got a really great page that I can send you. It's going to give you all the information, and it's got a really fun video on there. So take a peek at this and let me know when you are done taking a look at it. So again, it tells them what it is good for: immune health, digestive, urinary, brain, heart, eye, bone, joint, performance, skin, coat, overall health. So instead of you giving all of these little bits and pieces about the multivitamin in a text message over and over again, you're able to just send this one link. It's tied to you, and it gives them a bunch of information all about the multivitamin. And then if they would like to purchase, they're able to do that right from the landing page. So again, it's tied to you. You're going to be able to get the credit for that. And it gives them all the information so you don't feel like you have to be giving that in multiple text messages over time. So we have one about the 10-in-1 multivitamin, and then we also have one about plaque control. So these are specifically the landing pages. So again, if you're talking to somebody about dental health and you are wanting to give them more information, or maybe, I know a lot of us, we're busy, we're on the fly. Maybe it is we're working our full 9 to 5 like Alex needs to do. Or I know Pam, you're working, I don't know, I even know how many jobs you work. You're just like a workaholic. I swear you work in your
You're a
sleep.
machine.
Yes, you are a machine. And so, Shannon, I know you work a ton too. So if you're talking with someone and you made a before and after photo of the plaque, of like the plaque control and the difference that it's made, and you get somebody who's interested, even letting them know, hey, I'm on my work break right now. Here's a website that's going to give you tons of information all about our plaque control. There's a video that you can watch. It gives you some stats and things, and it even tells you what it's all about. So take a peek at that, and when I get another break, I'll reach back out to you. So this way they can go through and they can read through this beautiful, beautiful landing page, and maybe they want to make a purchase. Maybe they just want to be able to get some information on there. So again, it's a great way that if you're busy and on the fly, it's a way to give people really good information. And then if you guys haven't seen these yet, we do have some lead generation pages. So we have one for, again, dental health, just kind of overall wellness, and then the allergies. Now for me, I'm a big allergy person. I've had multiple dogs and cats that have allergies. And so this is something that you can have linked in your milkshake. You can have it linked, or even if you're talking to someone and you're like, they have allergies. Maybe you aren't very proficient in allergies, but you want to still be able to help them get some information on what they can be doing to help their pet with allergies. This is a landing page that, or I guess it's a lead generation page, but still a landing page that you can send this to them. They just fill in their name, their email address, how they heard about you, and then they just click get the guide. So what this does is there's a generated PDF, and I think one of these. So this is the allergy guide that it would actually send them. So once they put in their information, they're going to be getting the allergy guide. And so again, if maybe you aren't proficient with allergies, but you're talking to somebody about it, say, hey, I actually have a free PDF. It just give me the name and email address. You can send them the link, and you're going to get a full PDF guide on how to help your dog with allergies. So the cool thing with these lead generation pages is once that person fills out their name and email address and says, get the guide, it's tied to you. That person, that lead is tied to you. So say they go and make a purchase, but they just clicked on pawtree.com because they didn't remember to reach back out to you, and they go and make a purchase. Because they have the name and the email address, you will be getting credit for that. So that's one of the cool things that we have with these lead generation pages. So we've got a couple of those that you guys can be utilizing, sharing with people, sending them the links for that, and just a really, really nice, easy way to share those pages. Okay, so any other, Linda, does that answer your question? Perfect, okay. No need to word vomit. Yes, Sarah. So Sarah says, I'm going to be pushing this. The fall and spring allergies, yeah, fall allergies are going to be coming up. So it is a great thing that you could be starting to talk. I know we're still in summer. We still have like a full month of summer here in the Midwest, but fall allergies will be here before we know it. The dust mite allergies are already in a full uproar. So this is something that you guys can be chatting about and just be doing some education on. And I haven't been able to put anybody technically through this program, but I guess I'll allude to it for a bit. I do have a 90-day allergy relief program that I've created. And so if you have someone that you are talking to and they are looking for like a step-by-step program that they're like, man, just tell me what to do for dog allergies. I need some help with this. I came up with, it's a PDF. Now they can only get this guide if they are actually doing the 90-day program. And so what it is they need to be tracking the symptoms. They need to be taking before and after photos, but they also need to be using the Pautry products. So whether that is the allergy solution set, we have a couple of tiers, and I can do a full training on this if you guys are interested in learning more about it. But it is they choose between the two programs or like the protocols that they want to do. I do need to be adding in the new 10-in-1 multivitamin into the PDF because that would be a really great one for them to be adding on just to help with the whole entire cellular health and all of the great benefits from it. But it is a full program. It's 90 days because, again, it goes right along with our 90-day money-back guarantee, and it really walks people step by step on how to be using the programs, using the products, what to be looking for, what kind of changes they should be expecting, and but just making sure that they're taking those before and after photos and all of that. So if you're ever talking with someone that does have allergies, feel free to reach out to me. I can help you with the couple of landing pages that I have that explains the program, gives them a couple of options for it, and I could be helping to walk people and helping you, because again, this program is designed for those $100 plus orders that because a lot of times like the solution set is it's a larger bundle. So trying to guide people to exactly what they need. Maybe it's food, maybe it's some extra supplements, but I've got lots of experience with allergies. So does Caitlin. She's worked with a lot of allergy dogs herself, but other customers too. And so we can really help you guys with getting people into the program, having them follow the steps. And because I know a lot of times it's like, okay, it's a workout program. I want something to follow. Give me the workout program and I'll follow it. So a lot of times, like even if it's a diet plan that somebody's watching or going through.
Yep.
So if you guys have any questions on that, feel free to reach out. So do we have any other questions?
Yeah, if we don't have any other questions, we appreciate everybody that hopped on. Special thank you to Sarah, Christa, and Caitlin for helping run the call and present and stuff tonight.
Yes.
You girls did great.
And welcome Shannon and Shauna. We have a lot of new names here on the team call. Little tongue twisters a little bit here. But welcome to the team call. Excited to have you guys here. Got some new faces. It's always great. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great Monday. And we will be seeing you soon in the team chat. So talk to you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.